Hi everyone, in this video we will learn decision tree. What do you mean by decision tree? How decision tree we can create in machine learning? There's a lots of questions. So decision tree, it's like I'm giving you just one example of decision tree. Here is I had already explained you supervised and non-supervised. I think that is not here supervised and non-supervised techniques. So decision tree is basically, suppose I want to purchase a car, a four wheeler, a SUV. So I have so many options available in the market. And when I had asked to my friends, I have asked to my family members, I have asked to we can say colleagues. So, but everybody had given different kind of suggestions. And after that I have reached to, because at that time I was confused what should I purchase, but after that I have to reach one of the option what is the best for me and that I like most, so I have to reach on a decision. So how these kind of operations we can perform in machine learning. So here is a decision tree is a decision support tool, and that uses a tree like model of decision and their possible consequences, including chance, event, outcomes, resources, cost, and utility. It is one way to display an algorithm and that only contains conditional control statements. And here is that is the commonly used decision tree in operation research, and basically decision analysis to help identify a strategy most likely to reach a goal, but are also a popular tool in machine learning and nowadays a most demanding tool in machine learning. And once we will learn decision tree, after that we will understand random forest. So because random forest nothing, basically there are many decision trees, they are making random forest. So here is first step is we should understand what is decision tree. A decision tree is a flow chart like structure in which each internal node represents a test on an attribute. Example, whether a coin flip comes up heads or tails. Each branch represents the outcome of test and each leaf node represent a class level decision taken after computing all the attributes. The paths from the root to leaf represent classification rules. And I would explain you all sort of classification. Classification I had already explained you in my previous video what is how we have to classify training data and through testing data, and as well as I had explained you confusion matrix also. So few things we have to perform in decision tree in Python, using Python. And what are the three types of nodes in decision tree? That's the most important. So decision tree and the closely related influence diagram are used as a visual and analytical decision support tool, where the expected values or expected utility of competing alternatives are calculated. A decision tree that consists of three nodes. One is decision nodes that is typically represented by squares, chance nodes that is typically represented by circles, and end nodes typically represented by triangles. So you can distinguish all three kinds of nodes. What is decision nodes, what is chance node, and what is end node. So end node always we are going to represent by triangles, chance node always we are going to represent by circles, and decision nodes always we are going to represent by squares. So this is, as I said earlier, this is one of the important aspect of operation research and is the part of the operations management. And here is decision have to be taken online with no recall under incomplete knowledge. A decision tree should be paralleled by a probability model as a best choice model or online selection model algorithm. And here is there is the some conditional probabilities also, right? Descriptive means for calculating conditional probabilities. And here is decision tree influence diagrams, utility functions, and decision analysis tools and methods. And definitely I am going to explain you in couple of videos how we have to go for this utility functions also. And then I'm sure this concept would be more clear to you. And here is the operation research for management science methods where we are going to use decision tree. And this could be the like structure. So I had mentioned you there is the one example. This the we are talking about weather when the sunny, cloudy and rainy. So this is the time, right? Greater than 30 minutes, right? Walk less than 30 minutes by bus when the weather is sunny. And when is the cloud, right? And the time, and here is you are feeling hungry. So yes, then walk, then no, then bus. And rain, here is in the rainy season, rain, so we you have to take bus. So this is the decision making. So these kind of some examples we have to perform using Python, how we have to create decision tree. So thank you so much, keep watching, and I'm sure in the next video I would run decision tree, right, how I have to perform.